We're starting off with skin prep first. I used this serum, and I apologize in advance if my camera does not focus. I put a few drops of that on my cheeks and I rub it in. My skin has been really dry recently, so I've been using this aloe vera thing for moisturizer. And then I use sunscreen. This one is known for being super lightweight and having a matte finish. I always start with eye makeup first, so I'm using my cushion foundation to prime my eyelids. You can also use eyelid primer or concealer for this. I'm running low on my concealer, that's why I'm using cushion foundation for this step. So I get my eyelids and a little bit under my eyes and also my nose bridge. And then I use a concealer for my dark circles. So the first step to my eye/nose makeup is I use a contour palette and then I go in and add shading to my nose bridge and also my eyebrow area. I think this step creates dimension to my eyes and just brings them out more. And I also extend the shading to the ends of my eyebrows and also the corners of my eyes. With a light brown shade, I'm putting that all over my eyelids. Using a slightly darker shade, I extend my outer corners and also bring it in a bit on the bottom. And then I apply double eyelid tape. I already have double eyelids, but they're slightly uneven, so I use this to make my eyes look more even. Going in with an even darker shade, I extend the corners a bit more and also mark out how I'm going to draw my eyeliner. This way I think using eyeshadow is easier to clean up if you make a mistake than eyeliner. And then I'm using this really light brown eyeliner to extend my double eyelid creases. I recently learned that the space between my eyebrows and my eyes are pretty narrow, so I'm not going to focus as much on upper eye makeup than lower. So here I'm using this pink shade to mark out how I'm going to do my under eye makeup. Here I'm using a dark brown shade to extend the outer bottom corners of my eyes. I kind of extend them upwards for a bit of a cat eye look. And once again, I'm going over the top and bottom outer corners with this almost black eyeshadow shade. And I blend that to the middle part of my lash line. As I mentioned before, the space between my eyes and my eyebrows are kind of short, so I'm using this shade to focus more on under eye makeup, and I'm kind of just putting that everywhere. For my egg yolk style, I use this brown and slightly pink shade and I draw a line underneath my eyes, and I try to make sure that it's darker right underneath my pupils. And since I did extend my eyes with my eyeshadow, I'm also extending the egg yolk style as well. And then I deepen my inner corners with this dark eyeshadow. For eyeliner, I did it slightly downwards and I matched the ends with where I extended my eyeshadow to. Moving on to base makeup, I just use concealer and dab it onto where I have pimples or like pimple scars. And I blend that in while I do my foundation at the same time. I feel like that way the makeup feels less heavy on my face. For contour, I contour vertically because I do have a really round face, and I do the sides of my face and my cheekbones. And I also add some shading where my jawline is to make it sharper. For blush, I also do it vertically and I blend it up towards my eyeshadow too. Doing your blush vertically when you have a round face makes it seem like a little bit less round. And I do put some blush on my nose. And then I just lightly fill in the ends of my eyebrows. I don't really do too much to them. And now we're back to eye makeup again. I kind of go from eye makeup to face makeup and then back to eye makeup. So here I'm using a light shade to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. And then I'm highlighting my egg yolk style. I put the highlighter in the middle and then blend it outwards. And then because this is a concert look, I'm adding glitter to the eyelids. I'm trying to focus on putting more glitter towards the middle of the lids and then slightly blending it out on the sides. And then using the same glitter, I'm putting just a little bit right underneath my pupils. And then again highlighting the inner corners. And now it's time for lashes. I curl my natural lashes first before I put on the lashes, and then I do apply some mascara after. I'm using this tool to make sure that the inner corners stick. I know some people like to curl their falsies too after they have them on, but I found out that that doesn't look good for my eye shape, so I won't do that. And of course, I always add face gems when I go to a concert, and I'm just kind of experimenting on where I want to put them. For my lips, I'm using this lip oil first so they don't get dry. And then I apply this lighter purplish pink shade all over. For this darker shade, I put some on the bottom of my lips and also my cupid's bow. And I blend that out with a brush and my fingers. For the last step, I applied this red shade in the very middle and I blend that out.